everybody, and welcome to Rise of the Podcast. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Kara.
And I'm Brownie's little sister.
Aww.
We are in for a zany episode. Tune in next week for the actual Christmas episode where we're going to be opening presents that celebrate all of you guys because we love you so much.
I'm so very excited for that one. I'll be back down for that one too.
Oh, that's
Hey, nice. We should give you a microphone too.
We have it. We have the microphones to use.
We do. Gwen can just take over for Uncle Owen here.
I can be Uncle Owen.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we have, mostly, there's going to be no extra fancy stuff because we don't want to ruin the stream because Chris is not here tonight. We're already probably breaking some sort of rules or something. Yeah, Gwen Ellen's holding things down.
Where's the thing?
But I've got some funny updates, and we'll mostly probably just talk about our time on our vacation.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, because we've got a lot of good stories about vacation. But I want to start off with the king of competition, which is normally Kara. Okay? Kara is
Would that
the
be
most,
king or queen?
Well, I don't know. Kara is the most competitive human being.
You wouldn't get your Christmas present until next year.
Or two.
Or two.
1 to 8 business years.
I'm pretty sure Pete is still waiting on a pink ingot.
I have some good news. I was organizing my space the other day, and I, not coagulated, but I
Condensed?
took all of the
Organized?
giveaway items that I have yet to ship and put them in one spot. I condensed them into one location. They are stacked sitting there, ready to ship.
So you
Pete's
should
double ingot.
see them by mid-2026.
Better late than never is what I say. Still waiting on those comics. That I can actually deliver right away. So Nicholas Keating Kasparov, who I will never forget his name after listening to the audiobook.
Matter Mutant.
Did you the one Matter Mutant who won those? He gave them to me digitally. So I have the comic books for you digitally. I could take care of that maybe when Chris calls in or something and we distract him with his presence. I can try to email those to you. Or whisper Rise of the Podcast, your email address, and I will send them your way. I have those. Those are an immediate fix. I love that. It's just a no-brainer and it's done. But back to Kara being competitive. Kara is the most competitive person.
Please, you're just as competitive as I am.
Nope. Kara's more competitive.
No.
But here we go. Gwen.
Yep.
You're new here.
Yes.
To this concept of what happened.
All right.
So I think we talked about it. I recently had a colonoscopy.
Yes.
And I explained all the situations I've had. Kara was there. Not there for me. Oh, there's so many fun stories wrapped up here. So we go to the hospital. Kara drives me there. There was one person in the waiting room. It was David's dad.
It was Al?
Al was in the waiting room.
Good company.
So we're sitting over there. We go over and we talk to him and before they bring me back. And then the doctor comes in and
I have a side story after this.
Okay. We will not forget it.
This is just going to be tangent time the whole
it will
episode.
be.
I mean, we don't have any topic bars today.
So we go back in the room. Doctor asks me, hey, we do have them.
None of
They're
these
just
are right.
outdated.
It's free space all night.
Chris told you how to do it, but he didn't actually update him with what was going to be applicable for the night. Happy holidays, Phil and us.
Wait, did you put that up there, Gwen, or
Yeah,
did
Gwen
Chris?
did.
Oh,
Gwen
gotcha.
did.
Funny.
He showed me how to update them. I'm just not doing that.
I get it.
I feel you.
I
Ain't
get
happening.
it. So we go back in the room and the doctor asked me like, hey, besides your referral, is there any other issues you want to talk about? So I explained everything. He was like, oh man, we're going to do this, this, and this. If we find any polyps, we'll take them out. And,
If they find a polyp, they scoop it out like a dollop.
So
Sedation.
So
I love her so much.
he was like, we're going to take some biopsies and we're going to look at it under a microscope. So I go, and then he's like, we're going to leave the room while we put this gown on. And so Kara's in there with me, right? So I put the gown on, and I'm completely, naked underneath the gown. I mean, that's how it works, right?
That's a procedure.
So I had Kara tie it real tight. And
You didn't want cheeks
hanging
out in the aisles?
that's what. So they wheel me away from Kara and they put me in the room. The anesthesiologist comes in and they're doing their thing. They're like putting in the IV and whatnot, or they're hooking up to it. And the nurse is talking to me and she goes, "Jeremy, can you kindly just roll on your side now, face away from me?" And I literally told her, I was like, if I do that, you're going to see my butt.
So
Like,
at this
I'm
point,
gonna-
he'd already gotten like a dose of Benadryl, and I think you had been started on your other. So the drugs are going through him, you know.
So she goes, yes, that's why you're here. I'm not kidding. That's what she said.
You know what? I bet she hears that a million times a year.
Well, because I was like, oh my goodness, if I roll, she's going to see I didn't put two and two together that, I thought you were out. I thought they might roll you over once you're out. I'm like, I didn't want to inadvertently go to jail for flashing someone my butt. So anyway, so that was really funny. And then I got put out. I got put out and whatever. And so I get my results. I get my chart. Okay. I get my by chart. And I'd asked you earlier, and if anybody is in chat, without cheating, if you guys would know what the BBP.
Is that officially what it is?
Yes, it is. BBPS is.
Okay.
So, Gwen,
BBPS.
are you ready for this?
Slim, see it, brother. We are going in it.
It stands for the Boston Bowel Preparation Score. You get graded. It's in your medical history and chart on how clean your bowel was, how good of a job you did on a prep. You get rated as a patient. The doctors rate you. Don't they have anything better than to do than to just...
Butthole Yelp.
It's Butthole Yelp. It's Butthole Yelp. So I
5
looked in
stars
there.
would visit again.
Transverse colon, right colon, 3. Transverse colon, 3. Left colon, 3. I'm like, well, that's a score of 9. Customer. Patient had a score, BBPS score of 9. I'm like, was that good? Is this 9 out of 10? 9 out of 100? Like, what are we talking about here? 9 out of 10 would probe again. That's what Mr. said. So I look it up, and guess what? If you got some grungans and you didn't go do a good job, you get a 0, a 1, or a 2.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you get a 0 or a 1 if there's some bits
Fecal
left.
matter.
Now, they also tell you not to do things with red dye. So if they find your red dye present or like discolored spots of your colon,
Oh yeah, because you can
lose
only do certain Gatorades even if they're not
Exactly.
actually a red or a pink color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So then you get an extra point. Oh, we're getting there, Cam Zankel, with the competitive colon. We're getting there. This story gets even better. So I got a 3 for all, which I'm assuming is we're going to go ahead is a perfect score. So I didn't get any points docked for leftovers, and I didn't get any points for docked for coloration. So I was so excited, I called Kara up, and I'm like, Kara, I explained everything like I just explained it to you, and she just starts with, "You started your prep a day early. When I get mine Sunday, I'm starting 2 days early." She's like, "I'm gonna beat your BBPS." She's like, "My colon is gonna be so clean when I'm done, you can eat off of it." I'm like, Kara, it's a colon. No one's gonna be eating out of your colon, Kara. What are you talking about? So she wants to beat my BBPS score. She wants a cleaner colon than me.
I mean,
so she is going to put herself through a more stringent set of preparations in order to be like, the doctor is going to be like, whoa, Michelin star this. Michelin star this colon. Would visit again. I just can't. You know, like how
I
when
love
you,
everything that's happening.
well, I was gonna say, you know when you read the fine print and you're surprised by like, whoa, I can't believe they put that in there. If you actually read your doctor's notes that they give you access to it, it is unbelievable what you find. They call out the diameter of the camera. They call out how well I moved during the thing, whether or not I woke up. All the nitty gritty details are in there. Hence the BBPS. It's amazing. Go look at your medical records and see what you'll find. I could not believe you get graded on how good of a job you did
Makes
because
sense.
I was really nervous. I had to make my own mix, right? Hey, this is people, this is what they go through, right?
Rooster Sith.
You know, this is real life. Yeah, exactly. So I had to make my own mix, and I was really worried because I had to start it at 6 p.m. and it didn't even hit me for the first hour or two, right? I'm serious. And then it probably lasted from about 8 to midnight. And then I couldn't start my next one until 4:30,
In the morning.
but I had to be done drinking and consuming everything by 5:30 in the morning.
Oh, that's not a large window.
And my appointment was at 8:30. So I'm like, if it took 2 hours for the first round to hit and I'm picking up only 3 hours before my appointment or 4 hours before my appointment starts, if I'm going to be 2 hours in, like, what do you do if you have to poo during the exam? Like, how does that work? Do they just...
I think
I don't think you have
just
enough in
happens if
you.
it happens.
That's why you don't eat the day before. You just kind of clean things out, and at that point, it's like
I was there for the process of it, and it didn't stop. We were going to the hospital. I was nervous to get in the car to get a ride there. Then the worst thing
Could you
is...
imagine if you thought about this and you also have irritable bowel syndrome? You're pooping because you're afraid of pooping?
So, it's even worse than that. This is a brand new, how many billion-dollar facility, right?
Why is it... Hold on.
We need somebody to... Oh, it went through.
I got it.
How did you get it?
I'm
Man,
mod.
I don't know
Hi,
why
Gamer
a flag
Snowflake.
shouldn't.
I think you showed up at the right time, and you too, GTR Dad. I think you guys showed up at the right time. You know what? I think Chris has had the spotlights on us. Because I think I am used to like going like this when I need to read chat. You know, like I'll focus in. So I think the
GTR
spotlights
Dad,
have been on.
Merry Christmas.
for
We are
the
doing
Christmas.
our Christmas episode next week because Brownie chose to go to a wedding today instead of being here with us.
Well, I was talking to him about like how many times
And Gamer
this has
Snowflake, hello.
happened in his life, you know, and he goes, hopefully never again. You know, he can't stand getting all dolled up to go. He looked pretty sharp today. I'm not gonna lie. I got to see him for a couple minutes, and he looked pretty sharp.
I feel like the last time I saw him in a suit was our wedding.
Yeah, last time I saw him in a suit was my wedding. I think my wedding was a week after your wedding. He really did not like that.
That was that was a tough week for Chris because he was in our wedding. Anyways, so here's some billion-dollar facility or whatever, right? The new hospital, the digestive area waiting room. The men's room had one stall.
Jeremy is
One
very
ridiculous
angry about
stall.
men's bathrooms.
So here's
We were
my
just-
take on a man's bathroom. Make it all toilets.
No,
So then
SMR, he's at a wedding.
You never have to worry.
Well, here's the
You have
thing:
to
a
do
toilet you
number
can go
number
one
two.
or two.
Yeah.
But when they throw in 18 urinals and 2 stalls, how many more times are we peeing than pooping a day? Because for me, it's the other way around. I need 18 stalls and 2 urinals. You know,
So why don't you what's with the urinals? Like, do you guys
Well,
feel
you think
comfortable
about it.
just going and like lining up all together and just
you never been to a baseball? That's a trough. That is an open. When Chris and I went to Utah gas station, it was a half circle and you were aiming at each other. You've got to have balls to be a man and to use the men's room.
I mean, you truly do need I'm just saying.
You do. I call them easy seating. See, Almighty Malachi says just
What did
poop right
the
in the
Boston
urinal.
poop doctors look for? Grungan's left over in the colon.
Well, I don't know why it's called the BBPS. You can't pull up Google. Dang, Gwen. I was gonna say if you
Almighty
did, it'll
Malachi.
probably break something. We'll just leave it. I just want to know, can anybody Google why it is like why is it called the Boston Bowel Prep School?
Rooster Sith.
Boston's the capital of assholes.
That's where they all come from.
So I got 2 bits. Bit
Okay,
one.
yes.
I had a colonoscopy when I was 22,
Oh, dang.
23.
Okay.
Before I left, I said, "Hey, can I get pictures of my butt?" And they went, "Absolutely." And they gave me photos of the
Are
entire
you
journey.
serious?
Immediately after leaving, I went to AutoZone and showed our boss Dennis. Yes! Because he's like, "Gwen, I need a doctor note for you not being in for 2 days."
Oh, sick.
I'm like, "What's the best doctor note?" Inside of my colon.
Be careful what you ask for. Hey, Dennis.
Dennis, here's my note. He's
Take
like,
a look
"Okay,"
at
turned around, grabbed it, and he was, "You can have that back."
Andy. Perfect.
That is
2.
incredible.
Trip is in
Oh, that
food
was-
therapy for being picky.
Is it working? Is it
I've only
working?
gone to 2. We did the consultation, and then we went to the first therapy, which they were having a meeting, so we had to wait out in the hallway. And I saw your mom.
My mom?
My mom?
Yeah, your mom.
Oh, she's in physical therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trip and I were playing Pokemon Go, leaning against the wall, and your mom was adorable. She went, "Are you Chris's sister?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're Kara's mom. You used to come in all the time with your clients at the gas station. I remember you." And she's like, "Oh, okay."
So Slim Chimply Googled it for
That's
us.
awesome.
Originated in Boston University Medical Center. developed by researchers there to provide a standardized, reliable way to grade colon cleanliness during colonoscopy.
Why
But
do we
why?
have to grade it?
Yeah, why do you have to get graded on it? Like, is a doctor really gonna like? What
Unless
are they gonna
it's
do?
for
Extra?
the future.
To bring more to bring more embarrassment to you.
Well,
Like we're already checking out your bum hole. We're also going to tell you how clean it was and if you sucked at doing it.
okay. You share up to what level you legally can, Kara. Do you have the ducks? The dental cleanliness of teeth score.
Well, we'll like in my notes. I always do how like if you have light, medium, or heavy plaque, light, medium, or heavy calculus, light, moderate, or severe bleeding, stuff like that.
Really?
Oh yeah,
So you have your own DCTS.
more or less.
Dental
But we don't
cleanliness
give a number
score.
to it. We just tell you like this person sucks at flossing.
Is there a my chart for dental records? Can I go in
There
and
is
read?
not. There should be.
According to Slim Chimply research, the best Kara could do is tie your score.
Yes.
9-point system.
Slim Chimply, they will look at my colon and they'll call up the Boston University of Medical Center and they'll be like, guys, we need to up our
done
score
it.
to 10.
We've done it.
This
Somebody
is
has done it.
perfection.
They've achieved a 10. I don't know, Ty Durden. I think I suck at pooping because I go a lot and I'm not very good at it. So.
I feel like if you poop a lot and never feel like you have completed the job, I would consider that sucking at pooping.
Well, for
or
me-
if you're just all plugged up and you never go, that would also suck.
For me, it's just no notice. It sucks. It's just I'm just doing something and it's like, oh,
That's not how the force
I gotta go now. You know, it really. So we were just at Disney. So trust me. Ask me how I know. Why I was complaining about the men's rooms and the availability of stalls. If you want more
Everything
proof.
should just be toilets. Just be toilets.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's a balance, but it was not correct. It was
However
not
many
correct.
urinals you have, same number of toilets.
So
I
SMR,
agree.
when they rate your gums on a number scale, is that when they do the probing?
Oh yeah, you're talking
That's
about
probably
pockets.
like every tooth has a 6-point probing depth. 1 to 3 is healthy, and then 4 is most likely gingivitis. 5 is you're probably seeing a little bit of bone loss, and then 6, 7, and 8, yeah, you got bone loss.
Rooster says we actually have words in our families for what you're talking about. It is called a marker poop.
Yep.
And the inverse of that is when you go and you wipe and there's nothing. Unicorn poop.
Yep.
And Chip has been learning how to wipe his bum, and he will scream out when he gets a unicorn poop. He gets excited. Unicorn! Then he runs out of the bathroom. He's like,
Men are
dude,
mutant. Are we grossing you out? I'm sorry.
The only thing I can think of is there was one comment years ago of, "You're all adults. Why are you talking about butts and poop so much?"
oh no,
that comment lives rent free in my brain.
we should go find Brickable. There was we were reviewing the minifigs. We talked about how we were disappointed in his butt cape, and literally,
I have a mystery minifig for you
are
guys to
you
open.
serious?
Ooh.
Oh,
Because
Pizza
I love
Delivery
mystery
Survivor,
things.
subscribe to us. Thank you, Pizza Drives.
I'm throwing it in.
Okay,
Because what a great segue.
Man or Mutant, you can stick around because
What is it? Let me see. 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 Why are we shooting me?
because we got tons of subscribers.
Oh.
We have awesome people. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Woo.
Spicy meatball.
Chris was supposed to call in. Where is
Andy Adams. I love when my dentist probes me.
he said there's a button on the stream deck to fire the intro. No, there isn't. I tried to fire it. It didn't work.
Slim.
It's probably because we have
We
two
also hit
copies of
start.
everything. You want to dare hit the wheel button? I have got to take off the Santa hat. I am losing circulation in my head.
Wheel.
We can. Should we put the hat on to Uncle
That didn't
Owen and
wheel.
you can wear?
Put that back in there.
I mean, if you really want, I can angle it over. I don't know if I can ever get it back though.
Just go wide.
Do you want to
It's
wear?
fine.
Do you want to wear the Yoda ears?
No,
No, it's fine.
Fine. I'll put this back on Vader. There you go, Vader. After Jeremy smushed it, I don't even know how to do this now. We'll go with that. Yeah.
It didn't change.
Wait, you hit 2?
When I hit 2, I hit Jeremy. It did nothing. Then I clicked wide, and it did nothing. Did I do medium?
Medium.
Medium?
We tried to give you wheel. Well, try just hitting the direction buttons and see what happens. Nothing?
Well, y'all just gonna have to trust us when we say this is what you got. Spin the wheel.
Well, I mean, it's easy fix.
Built over bot. Thank
What?
you
You
for
just
the
rated
raid.
Let's spin that wheel. Free wheel spin for the Raiders. Wheel spin for the Raiders. Woo! This is for the redeem, and then you Raiders can stick around for a free wheel spin.
What are we getting? Get nerf darted.
Are
Dang
you
it!
serious?
Why? Why?
Go ahead and nerf dart us.
No, Jeremy wants to get nerf darted, not me.
Just go ahead and nerf dart us.
Why?
Yeah!
You gotta shoot Jeremy too, not just me.
Oh! How are you getting through the wall?
Jeremy's over there using a shield to protect himself.
This is for the Raiders. Raiders, ignite!
Okay, I thought you were shooting. I heard that going. I was like, yeah!
What'd the Raiders get?
Oh.
Spin again. It's bankrupt. Spin again. Give him something good.
This has never happened before.
Hey, Allie.
The fate decides what happens, and Kara's trying to change fate.
What? GPT art. But
Well,
Gwen,
ooh.
you good with that, Gwen?
Well, we'll figure it out.
This is not regularly scheduled.
Who's all here from Built Over Bot? Say something in chat. How are you guys doing tonight? How was your stream? What'd y'all talk about or do or whatever?
They're just here to see Chopper,
Chopping.
who's disposed at the moment. He's not disposed, but
indisposed.
Yeah. GTR Dad says Lego walk.
GTR Dad's favorite thing in this whole entire wheel
I
is
said
Lego walk.
unite the Raiders, Philinux. Raiders unite.
I was working on annoying gift trees.
Annoying gift trees. Do tell.
Yeah,
Built over bot.
explain.
Annoying gift trees. Were you making like 3D printed trees to give away, Christmas trees to give away as gifts?
Built Over Bot, can we call you Bob?
Bob, I love it. Bob, hi Bob.
I asked if we could call him Bob.
Well, no, you don't ask. You just nicknames are given.
They
They're
have
not-
to remove all the lights to open the. Oh,
Yes!
Bob is your name.
Oh.
Okay, well.
Shut up.
Okay. Wrecking ball.
What?
Who's that?
Wrecking ball.
Who is it?
For today's show.
Okay, let's
Slam
see if the Google button works.
Oh, yep. Happy birthday,
Cam's
Cam.
ankle. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Cam's ankle. Should we sing my quick happy, like a quickest? Happy birthday to you.
And many more. I feel like that's slightly inappropriate.
Yeah, I just said, hey, can you make me an image of Built Over Bot?
Yeah, why does he have a wrecking ball coming out of his butt?
That's a good question.
He's got a.
I don't think he's getting a 9, Jeremy.
He is getting a 0 on the BBPS.
Way too much iron in his diet. It's still present.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Glenn, you're so much nicer than Chris. They're like, you are clearly not Brownie.
So when Chris was showing me how to use this, I'm like, hi, it's Gwen. You can call me the Grand Intergalactic Inquisitor. And Chris got mad. He's like, you can call her anything but that.
I still see the wrecking ball in the thumbnail. And then
We'll
Bob,
see what it does.
how do we see this design? Is it on like Maker World or printables?
Ah,
or-
there it is. Much better. Thank you. Thank you for not. Yep.
I mean, the first one was really funny.
It was really funny, but kind of inappropriate.
I want to see this. the new thing that
Rooster
you've
Sith.
made. And then see what else. I hope
excuse me.
today and every day follows full of health, happiness, and adventures.
Well, it's
was
very
so
nice to
of
say
you.
till the next.
Rooster says he didn't wipe well enough. Oh, Stone Monkey research redeemed a wheel spin.
Yeah, if you can, or send it to like Whisper Rise
That
the
is
podcast.
amazing.
Oh my Lanta,
I think
yes,
that's
that's
already left.
great. I love that.
Cam's ankle. Still here?
He probably already left.
Cam's ankles, yeah, he gone, I
We
think.
tried. We tried.
Are we ready to spin?
Spin that wheel! Yeah, built over bot. Yeah, you might have to like whisper Rise the podcast. What do we got? Is it bankrupt or is
Bankrupt.
it's bankrupt? Oh, I thought that was the split in 3.
Oh.
JK.
What a night for bankruptcies.
Jeremy is I declare bankruptcy.
I did it.
Hey, Bob. Wait, who?
He
let's see.
tried to post a link to what he was working on.
Anyone with a sword can post a link. So can they like message you Stone Monkey Research or how do we approve it?
Interesting. It's not giving me an option whether to approve it or not.
Yeah, it's because it's a
Whisper-
link. It has to be whispered, I think.
Whisper Stone Monkey Research, and we will take the link and put it in the Discord, or like put it right. We'll just do it right now. We just need, or you can whisper us. I don't know, and then Gwen can post it.
You have big demands.
Well, I'm just
I was gonna say you can whisper me.
Lady Burrito.
Lady Burrito.
Lady Burrito. She only accepts whispers from Henry Cavill.
Oh, wait.
Stone Monkey Research got it.
So while they're doing that, I have a food therapy story for you.
Yes,
I wanna
you were
hear
talking
it.
about this.
Okay, so when you
this looks
try
amazing.
to offer Chip something that you either know he does not like or it's a new food, what is his response?
I don't
I
like
don't
it.
like it.
Okay, Trip does the same thing. He goes, I don't like it. I don't want it. And
Yeah.
he's instantly mad.
Yep.
He had like a 40-minute screaming meltdown over bacon last weekend on his plate.
But
Okay.
does he normally like bacon or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
But he
Okay.
won't eat it at our house.
Chip. Yeah.
I just don't get it. So at the consultation lady was like, okay, bring 2 things so you know he eats at least 50% of the time. Mm-hmm. So I brought peanut butter toast and Captain Crunch.
Okay.
And she said, bring 1 thing he doesn't like. So I brought carrot sticks. And she had a mystery meal made for him.
Mm-hmm.
So like, a little bit into it, she's like, okay, have a seat at the table.
And you're there for this?
Yes. So
Cool.
I'm sitting there. The lady is to my left. Marty is across from me. And Trip said, I'm going to sit with Mom. So he was sitting in my lap, and the mystery meal was in front of us. It has like a little cloche. Everything has lids because it's at the hospital. And she asked him, can you look at the food and tell me what it is and if you like it or not? So he was looking, and he was sitting there cross-legged, just looking down at this tray, and goes, what's that? And it's a bowl with a lid. She's like, oh, this is steamed vegetables. She opens it up, and he goes, oh, no thanks. And he's like, what's that? He's like, that's apple juice. He's like, oh, I'll have some of that. So he's drinking some apple juice, and he's looking. He's like, what's this? The big plate. She starts lifting it. He looks under. He slams that lid down. He goes, oh, no, thank you. It was spaghetti. And she's like, I've never seen someone be so polite about saying no. I'm like, this isn't what happens at home.
Oh yeah. No, it is not.
It takes an hour to get him to come back to the table to eat 1 nugget after I made a whole new meal for him.
So what's the answers? I need the answers on how to fix these problems.
Yep.
So our homework for this week, so it's once a week for 12 weeks. We have to bring him there hungry. So if that means at daycare,
Doesn't even make any sense.
so
It's not like human beings walk around with satiety bars.
yeah, exactly.
I'm serious.
Exactly. She's like, well, does he eat meals or does he eat snacks? I'm like, he eats what he wants from the meals,
Yeah.
and then he just eats snacks the rest of the time.
Yep.
Like, I don't know what to do about that. Like, you have mealtime, you have your established mealtime, and you have to wait at least an hour after the end of a mealtime to offer a snack. Because he has to know he has to be eating at meals.
Yeah.
Snacks are not a guarantee. Like, okay, it's been miserable.
Yeah, I
mean-
bet.
He is so cranky.
Xanthor says no snacks. Bob.
Bob, that was the same for
eventually,
me.
no snacks is what she wants us to get to. Like, it'd be breakfast, lunch, a snack before dinner if he's playing really hard. But other than that, we're supposed to be trying
3
to cut
meals a
those
day?
out, and it's like, oh, I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know if that's going to work. That's going to be rough.
So that you just have keep us up to date on what you learn. So, and then for the rest of them, is it like he goes back one-on-one with the person, or are you going to be in on every session?
No, I'm going to be there at all of them.
You'll be there in every session. I don't know. Chip is in occupational therapy for learning how to use a pen, and we didn't get any finite amount of sessions. And that's one of the things
no homework. They don't send us home with homework at all. It's just like, here's what we did.
Well,
See you
one of
next
the things
week.
I want to know is like when we at least they told you 12 sessions. They just for us, they're like, oh, this is a blank checkbook. It'll get fixed when it gets fixed.
I thought we
And it
were
just
only going to be
feels-
there. Like, I thought they said like 8 weeks. I thought we were supposed to be done in June, and here we are, December, and we're still going.
No, we were writing a letter to Santa on vacation, and I handed him a pen, and he ape-man held it again and just was drawing out his name. But even like day to day, yeah, one day, he loves his staples: grapes, blueberries, banana. I mean, the kid will eat fruit, and he likes bacon, but not every day.
So I used to make him like, I know this is probably bad, but 4 pieces of bacon. He would eat all 4 and then like ignore everything else on his plate and be like, I need more bacon. And I'm like, nope, you have to eat the rest of your pannekuchen or pancakes or whatever I gave him. Eggs. And he'd be like, I don't want to do that. But then like he eventually would to get more bacon, which at that point he's full, so he doesn't want any more. But now it's like, I will make him bacon, and if it is not made exactly to whatever stupid standard he has that day, he's not eating it. He's like, oh, it's too crispy today. Oh, it's not cooked enough today.
It really
Oh, it's
is
burnt. Oh,
ridiculous toddler standards.
Well, what drives
he used
me
to eat
nuts
eggs,
is-
but only at my parents' house, and now he won't even eat eggs at my parents' house.
Chip used to pound down eggs. My mom, we would make him like two scrambled eggs. He would eat everything and then be like, more. And so we'd make him more eggs and he'd eat those. And now it's like, I made scrambled eggs and sausage links today, which he likes sausage links. He almost didn't have breakfast because he was like, I don't want to eat that. I don't like it. So we finally got him to take a bite of the sausage. Like I cut it up for him because typically if it's
Brad
smaller
had
bites.
to threaten to leave.
Yeah.
I'm going home if you don't eat your sausage. So he was like begrudgingly.
So then here's the funny thing. After he had that one and we kind of ignored him, he ate the rest of it. Didn't eat his eggs, but he ate the rest of the sausage.
Kids are turds.
They are difficult. GTR Dad says, Kara, I'm upset
That's not
that
how the
you
force
as a boss in
works.
the house don't make him eat the
You know
food
what's up.
that's made.
I try. And then Chip is just,
The willpower is unbelievable.
According to the food therapy lady, the harder you try to force a child to
Eat
do
something?
anything, essentially,
Yeah.
the more stubborn they will be that they will not do it and not learn how to do it better in the future.
It's so ridiculous.
so what, you just ignore it and be like, okay.
Well, this hunger itself is supposed to drive them to then wanting to eat new food. But it's just such a weird line to walk because at a certain point, them not eating affects other moods.
So Trip, the reason he got a referral is because in the morning, if he dawdles getting ready in the morning, he doesn't have time for breakfast because he doesn't always like the breakfast that's offered at daycare. So he won't eat breakfast at our house.
Dad.
He won't eat breakfast at daycare. He won't eat lunch at daycare. He won't eat the snack. So he will go from dinner to dinner without eating because he doesn't like what's offered. And it's like, I can't out stubborn that. Because like, you need to be fed.
Yeah.
You need to eat.
Well, and that's exactly it though, because then there's behavioral issues that arise because of lack
he
of
gets
food.
so mad. So
We can
crabby,
tell.
just-
So one of the days we were at Disney, he just kind of was just not having it anymore. Everything was just upsetting him at Disney, right? Couldn't get him to confess to any food. We would go to get a hot dog. This stupid Star Wars land doesn't serve hot dogs in the cafe until after 3 o'clock.
The Ronto wrap.
Why?
It's the dumbest thing. So then he was like, I was told I was going to get a hot dog, and I only want a hot dog. He was fixated on a hot dog, so we're driving
That was
him over
our
to the hot dog.
first day at Disney. We had spent the
And-
day before at Legoland.
On the way over to the hot dog, I know he likes popcorn. So I was like, dude, do you want some popcorn instead? And he was like, yes, I'll take some popcorn. And at this point, I'm like, just get something in the kid.
I got pretzel too.
So we got
but you
popcorn
ate
and
the
a pretzel. Pretty much. He licked the salt off the pretzel.
He loves pretzel salt.
So, I
Those
mean,
big
I get
chunks,
it.
he loves
they're
it.
good.
So what you're saying is for his birthday, I should have gotten a sack of road salt for the
Yeah,
kid.
right? Taking it to like a deer to
Somebody's
the
like,
lick.
Just spoonfuls.
Just Chris, we will be ready for your phone call at 8 o'clock.
We already tested the phone thingy, Chris.
Yes.
We should be ready.
Oh, it's paired. It's paired, buddy.
It's paired.
You have no idea. I had to like
Like a
yeah.
partridge in a pear tree.
We're doing so good, you can take a vacation next week if you want to.
But you could see what I would call the old Chip or the normal Chip come
Yeah.
back into being.
When he's hungry, he's a bear.
You know, the more he started to eat. And he ate the whole thing of popcorn and he drank a lot of water after that. It was just like you could tell it refreshed him and brought him right back. And then the rest of the day was completely fine.
Yay!
So I don't know. And your son is a perfect example of going hungry isn't working if he's going
Yeah.
dinner to dinner.
Yeah,
It's not.
it's not.
It just ruins you
So-
as a parent because it's like you
I
can't
just-
handle the attitudes.
Sometimes these professionals, they act like, oh, well, I know the way that's going to fix it. And it's like, I don't know.
You know the way the book tells you it's going to get fixed.
Because I've seen it online too. We've done
motivator. Look.
food scientist
no
Chip.
two kids are the same.
No.
You cannot. It's not a cookie cutter solution. It's not even a here's a bag of cookie cutters solution.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing, like, Chip will go eat and consistently will then eat cherry tomatoes of all things. It's just weird.
He likes cherry tomatoes.
But he hates pineapple.
Knock on wood.
Hates pineapple. What do you think they serve at hotels for fruit, right? It's the cut up fruits.
The
salad,
melons.
right? The honeydew, the muskmelon, whatever, grapes and pineapple. So I literally went through the freaking thing and picked out all of the grapes. Threw them into a bowl. No one else was getting grapes that morning because Chip got the bowl of grapes out of the mix. I really did. I set it down. He takes one and he goes, "This touched pineapple." I'm like, you son of a gun. I did not just pick out all of those grapes for you to not eat them because they touched pineapple.
He used to love pineapple. He used to pound pineapple down like nothing.
The trick I use with Trip is he loves sour candy.
I know.
Chip
Loves
does
it.
too.
So,
Chip does too.
so I had some blueberries that were, I don't know, they were very sour tart.
Okay.
And some strawberries, which Trip doesn't want to eat the outside of strawberries because he
Oh.
doesn't like the.
You wanna know what's weird?
He doesn't like the berry rocks.
Oh, get this. Get this. Chip will eat a strawberry. I was raised cutting the tops off, right? Just the tops.
Oh, you just whole thing?
Chip plucks the stem off and eats the rest of it. He just plucks the green off and eats the rest of it. The kid who won't eat anything will eat the entire strawberry but the green leaves. It's so weird.
Interesting.
So he won't eat the outside. How do you even turn a strawberry inside out?
So I cut the berry in half, and then I make like 3 cuts. He picks it up and eats it like a watermelon.
What?
Yeah. So I had a mixed bowl of whatever, and
Oh
he took
my
a
gosh.
bite of a strawberry that had like kind of mushed with the blueberry. He's like, "Oh, that's too sour." Or he's like, "That's bad. I don't like it." I'm like, "Oh, it's sour, like your sour candies. This just grows on a bush." And he went, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Why can't that work with
Interesting.
everything?" That was complete nonsense.
I like
You just
that.
told him it was
Well, it's
basically sour candy. It just
like a
was,
Sour Patch Kid or something. Okay, I like that. All right, all right.
Also,
all
if you
right.
hadn't had the Mike and Ike sour watermelon, really good.
Okay.
That's the treat du jour in the cupboard right now.
unbelievable.
Pineapples do grow on a bush.
Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm,
So yes, please keep us updated because like my relationship with occupational therapy and Chip is just, it frustrates me because I don't know.
Yeah.
He goes there and they give him a great score and say he's wonderful, but I don't see the fruit of the OT. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
They're like, oh, he did really good today. Because they do, and then he went there for 8-man holding pen, but they focus on transitions between one activity to the next. Like, oh, he transitioned from drawing to playing with the playtime really well.
Interesting.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know.
Trip and I started getting fabric markers and just white T-shirts because he also will like Ape Man or weird hold things.
Yeah.
And he likes doing it. He'll sit and doodle on a T-shirt for ages.
Weird.
So
Interesting. I wonder if Chip would do that. I got him a whiteboard, like a little easel whiteboard on one side, chalkboard on the other. He likes to draw on that once in a while because they were like, well, try having them right on the window or like on an upright chalkboard or whatever, because that might encourage him to write correctly. And one thing I did find works for him, I just keep forgetting to do it, is if you take a clothespin and you clip it down towards the end of the pen, when they go to hold it, the clothespin sits in their hand. And so it forces them to hold it like this instead of, they could go above the clothespin, I guess, but it helps them properly hold the pen.
Interesting. Yes, Bear Jew, he writes like I do.
Like Ugug McBaldy.
So Chris is going to be calling in about 10 minutes.
So you have 10 minutes to tell us all your highlights and 2 lowlights.
So first of all, I'll start with the lowlights, because then we'll hit some highlights
Chip's
maybe
attitude.
next week or whatever. Well, no.
No, wait in the Donkey Kong line.
That was ridiculous.
Dear God.
So first of all, what we did, so we had 2 free days to Disney from a trip we took in January, and we told ourselves we'll use them. We'll use them in May. May came and went. Oh, we'll use them this summer. Yeah.
Summer came and went.
Uh-oh.
Should be paired, yeah. Oh, is he calling?
Oh, he's timeout.
What?
Jeremy timeout.
Oh, Jeremy, time out.
Okay, so you guys put off using the stuff.
I'm trying to figure out where Jeremy was going. So anyway, we ended up going this past week to Disney. Oh yeah, we did. The cutoff for using our Disney tickets was December 19th. Jeremy swore it was like December 11th or something. I was like, no, it's December 19th. So we went the 13th. We went to Florida. We flew out the 12th, 13th, and we came back on the 19th. It was a good trip. We spent 2 days at Disney. We spent a day at Legoland and a day at Epic Universe and in Universal.
Oh.
It was fantastic. I don't know why you put Jeremy on timeout, because he talks the most, and he had somewhere he was going with things.
He wanted to make sure that Jeremy had time to pair his phone if it was not.
It is paired. So yeah, the first day we went to Legoland, because we looked and we were like, we'd never been. We kind of wanted to see, how much it was and whatever. It was only $59 a day per
For
person
Legoland?
for Legoland.
That seems very reasonable for Disney.
Right? It wasn't
Not
Disney.
Disney?
It's not Disney. It's its own thing. It's Lego.
Oh, so is it on like the Disney proper? Oh, so
It's
it's a
about
completely separate. Oh, okay.
It was like an hour drive from our hotel on Calypso K or something like that. I don't know, somewhere in Orlando. But yeah, it was really good, and it was dead. Like the rides that you normally wait 35 minutes for, we just did loops. We just kind of kept going around and around and around. It was a roller coaster that Chip loved.
I'm back. Oh, you can unmute me.
Good.
I'm back, baby. I'll get this wrapped up before he calls. Legoland. Okay, first of all, in order to go to any theme park in Orlando, you need a degree. You need a degree in theme parks. If you would like to get a degree in theme parks, give me a call. I'll walk you through the process. There's a lot to learn. Stick with it. Stick with me. Don't lose me. We're going to go over it. First of all, Universal.
Is this going to be your Etsy PDF printable?
Yeah,
for
I should
$250?
That's $1 billion idea. 250 condensed, no videos, no nothing to watch. PDF, follow the document. I love it. So first of all, Disney, 4 parks. California, only 2. And Florida, 4. Okay? Park hopper. You can go between the parks. Baloney. How are you going to go between the parks when it's an hour and a half ride for any wait at Disney? And you're going to spend 1 day at one park, point blank. Don't get park hopper. Rule 101.
You're talking about Universal?
No, I'm talking about Disney.
Oh, Disney?
Disney, right? Okay. 4 parks. Epcot. Chris knows the acronym. We'll get him on the line when we talk about it. Hollywood Studios, Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom.
You got it right this time. Good job.
Get us out of here, Brownie.
Animal Kingdom. Don't allow balloons. If you get a balloon, it's got to go to balloon daycare. Okay? If you bring a balloon with you to Animal Kingdom. Because you can go park hopper, right? You can go to Magic Kingdom, get your kid a $24 balloon. No joke. Go over to Animal Kingdom, and balloon goes to balloon daycare. Okay? Universal. Disney can't have 4 parks. We got to have 4 parks. They had Islands of Adventure and
Universal Studios.
Universal Studios, right? That's 2 parks. let's build a big water park and call it Volcano Land. And we're going to make a brand new theme park called Epic. Oh, guess what? Universal now has 4 theme parks, right? So, hey, where's Mario? It's at Epic. Where's Diagon Alley? Oh, that's at Island of Adventures. Well, I want to go to Hogsmeade. Oh, that's at Universal Studios, okay? 3 different parks.
They did that on purpose?
Oh, yes, they did.
Or did they just not have room?
Oh, no, this is where the PhD is required. So you buy a park hopper to Universal. Doesn't include Epic. Doesn't include Epic. You buy a park hopper.
Year. It will next year.
It doesn't include Epic this year.
Is it because there were riots?
Epic
it's new as of May.
Epic completely opened its entirety in May of this year. So we almost spent $189 a person on park hopper tickets for Universal to only not go where we wanted to go. And that was to Mario Land.
So knowing some of the backstory that hasn't been shared on here.
Yeah.
Tickets were not your favorite thing on this vacation.
No, they were not.
Okay.
Not even remotely in the slightest. So we got into Disney for free 2 days, and then Legoland is about worth what it was when we went there. I would put the rides on par or maybe a little bit less overall exciting than Valley Fair. But the lines on the day that we went, it was dead. It was dead. We're going through queuing lines, which normally take an hour to get through. They were 5 minutes. And the other ones that were 5 minutes, you couldn't run through them fast enough. By the time that you got in, you just walked up, you were there.
Yeah.
We rode
nice.
so many rides that day. They have a big top with like a complete Lego scale version of Vegas, of all things. They had the Lux, Paris, all built out of Legos. Daytona Speedway built out of Legos. Like it was random what they had. Really well done.
Interesting.
Chip loved it. They had a real life-size Ferrari built out of Legos that you could sit in. And then you'd build your own race car and you could send it down these suns. Legoland was really good. For the money, Legoland was really good. Now, what exceeded my expectations is, to me, I didn't think anybody did theme parks better than Disney. Universal, Epic Park, blew Disney out of the water in 9 out of the 10 ways. Okay?
Nice.
Epic was fantastic. It was
When
really good.
we walked into Super Mario Land, it was like stepping into Mario 64. Everything was interactable. You could punch blocks.
So
Well,
they
like-
nailed the experience.
They
So when you
nailed the
first
experience.
when you first go into Super Nintendo Land, you go up an escalator, but the escalator is a tube. And it
pipe.
a green pipe. And
With,
it's
like,
got
glowing lights and then,
that
like, the
make
womp,
it
womp,
seem
womp
like you're
sound.
like
Oh.
zooming.
Calm down over there, Vader.
Relax yourself, sir. God dang.
He's mad we're talking smack about Galaxy's Edge.
We're not. I love Galaxy's Edge, always and forever. But yeah, so you're zooming through it, and then when you get into Peach's castle, and you know it's
Uh-oh.
it's a killer. Hello there.
I don't know if there's something special I need to do.
Nope, we're just stuck like this for the next half an hour.
Perfect.
I don't know if there's a stop
Why does
on
that
how
not
to smoke
shut off?
machine. Gwen, you need to hit the. Okay.
I don't know. I know there's a button for it somewhere.
Hot dang.
Don't
Okay.
know where.
I can't see. I can.
No! What did you do, Gwen?
I didn't do anything.
No!
What is happening?
It's Chris.
Did he remote it in?
I don't know.
I don't see a notification for it.
Well, so this is what it was like when the Bob-omb went off in the
Yep.
in Mario Land.
Anyway, you go.
What?
Okay, something's going on.
Are you sure, Chris? Is it remoted in?
I don't.
You didn't hit any
A
buttons.
remote thing didn't pop up.
Okay, if it triggers one more...
Go turn it off. So I was gonna think the building's on fire. Anyway, you go into Peach's castle. You know, in the Nintendo 64, Super Mario. Like there's the pictures that are like you jump into and stuff. That's the one I'm thinking of, right?
Yes, that's Mario 64.
You go in and there are pictures that look like you can jump into them. Like it's got like the little wave that like you know how water droplets go and it like does the thing. That's what it does, and then the picture changes. Super cool. And then yeah, you walk in and it's just like, it was so cool. It was so cool.
The rides, Mario Kart ride was really good. The Donkey Kong ride was really good. We had to wait over 100 minutes for the Donkey Kong ride.
It was so dumb.
It was ridiculous.
And it was not worth a 100-minute wait.
It wasn't worth 100 minutes. It was so well done. So the ride holds on to a train cart from the side. So
Can you guys see us?
Well, eventually they will. We're here.
Skeleton guy, he got a little burnt up, just a little aftermath.
Yeah, exactly. That probably just adds to the mystique. Bob, I hope you're still here. I really hope Bob is still here. First time raider, long time listener. So the Donkey Kong ride, you know how like in N60, did you ever play the Super Nintendo Donkey Kong Country?
No.
Do 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 do. Anyways, you would jump from like railroad track to railroad track. That's what the ride did. It would actually jump you back and forth between the tracks. Insanely cool. It was insanely cool.
It was really cool, but not worth 100.
No, it wasn't worth 100 minutes.
Not an hour 40, sorry.
We had two really good experiences. Now, Kara's been wanting a wand from Diagon Alley forever. And every time we go to Florida, we go to Disney. So everything in Epic is new. So the Harry Potter themed land in Epic
is the Ministry of Magic.
You walk in the door, there's a lake that's a circle, and everything is off the lake. Second of all, each park has an entrance or like themed zone.
It's like you're warping into a new world.
You're warping into a new world.
Mm-hmm.
There's a spotlight mounted on top of each themed area. They all point together and meet in like one point in the sky. It was incredible. So we spent most of the day at Mario. Then we ran over to Burke from How to Train Your Dragon.
It was
amazing.
Yes.
And we were going in there. It's dusk. There's like dragon houses and animatronic dragons popping in and out of the houses, sheep looking up and bowing on the island in the center of the thing. Mm-hmm. And we rode a ride called like Hiccup's Flight or something like that. And one of the best roller coasters I've ever been on, and that's no joke. Amazing. The line was non-existent when we went because everybody was there for Mario ostensibly. Mm-hmm. We took a break from that and we hopped over to
the Ministry of Magic
for Kara.
So this is time frame around
1900s.
Magical beasts and where to find them.
Chris is calling in.
Anyway,
the one with Newt.
Yep.
He called, but he call ended.
And so it's set back in like the 20s or something. I'd say about the 20s. It's in France. It was beautiful.
Hello.
All right, says that Bluetooth is.
Hello.
There's Chris.
What is going on, everybody?
We're a
menace. We're a menace to society and your computer.
I don't know how you do what you do.
I can tell that you're breaking literally everything I spent 6 years building.
I mean, it's not that bad, but like for some reason, Darth Gallum showed up, and the fog machine wouldn't shut off. So we had to physically.
It doesn't shut off for his for some reason. The queue is broken, so you have to manually shut it off inside of the system.
Oh no! Well, we physically just shut the machine off, so that should work too, right? Or is it still triggering as we speak?
Well, no, so it'll still, here, let me remote in and fix your problems for you.
Thank you.
Good night, Almighty Malachi.
You guys, I can't leave you alone for one podcast.
Hey, we have the right number of the podcast on.
We could not.
I should be happy that happened, at least.
We could not find the intro
Although
button
I didn't change
to roll
the category.
that intro. Oh, what was it supposed to be? Oh, because he was gaming and we're in gaming right now?
Yeah, we're Pokemon. We are.
Oh, you guys are ridiculous. Are you clicking on anything right now? I need control of the mouse, Glenn.
I'm not touching nothing.
What is going on here?
Ignore that two things of some stuff are open because Jeremy might have hit the start button because we thought that was going to be for running the intro, and it just
relaunched everything. It was like, oh,
so I just
OBS
so it wouldn't mess.
It was like OBS is open. Do you want me to open OBS again? I was like, no. But then it opened up, streamer control and Droid Cam and.
So we just did a bunch of shrinking.
I was like, Glenn, can you see the screen? I don't know if this is being real laggy or not, but there's an empty version of QLC Plus. Can you just close that?
Of what?
QLC Plus, he said. The Home Shopping Network.
Oh, yeah, okay. You want me to shrink it?
All right, there you go. Okay, so you see the button that says smoke at the bottom that's green? Just click that.
Okay.
So that explains.
And then the button that says dots, click that.
Well, two of these are open for sure. The light controllers.
Well, only one should be now.
Okay. So we were trying to figure out how to move the spotlights earlier.
No, this is how it's been.
We
figured it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, ignore that.
It just felt extra bright tonight, Chris. That's all.
We weren't here last week, so.
Because you guys have been on vacation for 57 weeks and can't remember what it's like to do the podcast.
It's pretty fun. Well, how was your night?
It's pretty good. Dude, those shoes, so full disclosure, I was down at the podcast at probably, 5:15?
Yeah.
I was dropping off a bunch of stuff, so I videotaped the wedding that I was. So I'm best man. If you're wondering why I'm doing this, it's only because they gave me a position of privilege.
Ha!
But so I was like, I don't want the gear sitting out in my truck getting all frozen
Yeah.
because it's 1 billion degrees below zero. So I was like, I'll run and drop it off. And so I dropped out. I kicked off my shoes and had Jeremy bring them in for me. Those are the least comfortable shoes I've ever worn. Like 2 Wonder Bread bags full of broken glass would have been more comfortable than those shoes. I'm not exaggerating. I thought I was going to fall over during the ceremony because my feet were numb from pain.
Brad, I don't think you could hear Chris. He said 2 Wonder Bread bags full of broken glass would have been more comfortable than the shoes he wore tonight. That's epic. That is pricelessly funny to me.
So, but otherwise, it's been pretty fun. You know, it's like I gave the shortest best man speech of all time. It was about 45 seconds.
Yes. All you had to do was play your song you made. Ryan has a bit. Oh, anyways, go ahead.
Well, no. So here's the thing. I hate it when speeches go long. Right? It's so. I literally started my speech by saying, I'm going to keep this short so everybody doesn't hate me. And then I had a couple of nice sentiments. I chose to not tell any embarrassing stories about Ryan, and then got to the point and got out. So, and I thought it was pretty good. And then, no offense to anybody else who's giving speeches, but holy crap, did they not get the same memo that I was on? Short
and to the point.
Yeah, they were both the most rambling, verbose. Anyway, it's been a good time.
That's good. We were talking about how you were in our wedding, and then a week later Gwen got married, and you were in her wedding, and how
6 days later,
how that week must have been for you.
Well, so you forget, I drove down to Oklahoma City to pick up Mike D and brought him back. So in 24 hours, I drove to Oklahoma City and back.
Dang.
Forgot about that.
And then I went back down to Oklahoma City after Gwen's wedding because they got married on Saturday. So I did 2 round trips to Oklahoma City in 7 days.
Ugh.
Wow.
Gross.
You.
So, yeah, that was what I would classify as a freaking week.
That's insane.
And then I asked you earlier.
Telling fun story. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I just had asked you earlier. You know, I was like, when's your next appearance as a best man? And you're like, hopefully never.
Yeah. Well, so here's the. I don't know how many times either of you have been best man / maid of honor.
Once.
I don't know what an average number is for people. I've been a best man 4 times.
Always the what is it?
Like,
Marty's sister has been a bridesmaid 20 times.
Wow.
It's like 27 dresses.
So popular.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. That's insane. Oh, you said 27 dresses? That's the whole premise of that movie, right?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
It's about Laura. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So the thing is, so here's the question. Like, if I were to ever get married, who do I pick to be my best man? Because I've best manned out 4 times, right?
Touché.
Right, so it's like someone's going to feel disrespected. 3 people are going to feel disrespected.
Clearly, you have them fight.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, so Jeremy, you're going to have to fight a whole bunch of people.
Apparently.
So, I mean, I feel like now that I'm saying that it's the wrong choice, so the obvious choice would be Jeremy. He's the person I spend the most time with that's not myself.
He looks very pleased.
I feel flattered.
So,
Jeremy's chest is all puffed up. He's like, you know.
Oh, Stone Monkey Research said you're the bestest man, Chris.
Aw.
I am. So, yeah, like if there was a best man competition, I feel like I'd rank up there. So, you see how many technical difficulties my best manning has, though.
You're so funny. You're so funny. No, I was just describing before you called about the PhD that's required in order to go to a theme park in Orlando, because you need one in order to get where you need to go. It is getting to the point of being a little ridiculous. Yeah. And for the price point that they're
in terms
at,
of just navigation.
Well, I did it funny. Orlando, Disney has 4 parks. So Universal's like, oh, we only have 2. We got rookie numbers here. So they made 2 more parks, the Volcano Water Park Land and Epic. So I'm like, oh, we're going to get park hopper tickets because Kara wants to go to Diagon Alley, which is in Islands of Adventure or Universal.
I think it's
and we want to go to Mario, which is in
Universal.
I think it's Universal.
And we want to go to Mario Land, which is an Epic. So it's like, oh, we'll get park hopper. We would have wasted $190 if we would have bought park hopper tickets because they didn't include Epic right now. And
you were telling me about that. That is pretty ridiculous.
That is super ridiculous. And then the other thing we've learned is we get park hopper and we still spend most of the day at one park. So it's much better to get 4 separate tickets and do a park a day.
I'll tell you, I got my money's worth out of park hopper when I went to Florida when I was in high school.
Yeah.
We did 2 days. We did 2 days at Disney, right, Glenn? No, you did a different trip than me.
Yeah, I did a different one than you did.
So, but I'm pretty sure we spent 2 days at Disney. So I just planned it out. I was going to do morning one park, evening a different park, morning one park, evening another park. That hit all 4.
Yeah.
And I ended up just skipping Animal Kingdom because there's nothing there that I cared about. So I spent a whole day.
You just don't want to put your balloons on timeout.
Yeah.
I wish I would have gone to
I spent a whole day at. I spent a whole day at Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
And then I did the splits for everything else.
Got it. By the way, we really enjoyed Epcot.
That's my favorite park. I
really enjoyed
Epcot.
it. And surprisingly, of all things, Chip loves the Skyliners. And then when we were taking him back at the end of the night from Hollywood Studios
to
Epcot, we were stuck in there with 2 high school girls who were giving each other horrible parenting advice about one of their siblings. And then one girl was no, seriously, she was like, I don't know why Auntie so-and-so is raising Ellen this way. Like, she's totally raising him the wrong way. And it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think you have the basis to make this decision and to do this. But anyway,
I'm 38 years old and feel unqualified to give parenting advice.
Thank you. You've at least got a good head on you. You're the bestest man, so that makes sense.
And the uncle.
So you got Chip over here.
Reminds me of
you got Chip over here who loves.
When Barty Jr. said "my man."
Chip loves the Skyliners, like the gondola things. No, we got you. We got you. No, we didn't. We didn't lose you. Are you there? Can we hear you now?
I don't know if there's a connection issue, but I've probably been gone long enough if you guys can hear me. So I'm going to let you guys go, and hopefully you have a good rest of the podcast. But I just wanted to get credit for being on this episode, so my streak stays intact.
Nice. All right.
So
bye.
I'm gonna dip out. Feel free to call me back if you want to, but I hope that you can hear me. Otherwise, I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I feel so bad he couldn't hear us because we can totally hear him. Do we call him back or just let him be?
You can do whatever you want.
Oh boy, that's too much power.
He can't yell at us.
Well,
it's true.
No one gets away from my stories and gets away from them. So he's
nobody gets away from his stories and gets away from them.
Yeah, he's got to finish the rest of it. You can't dip out. Not on my watch. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, we could hear you, by the way. I know you couldn't hear us.
Okay. Yeah, so I kind of figured, but I didn't think it was too big of a deal. So,
but because you left it up to me, no one quits my stories without finishing the rest of it. So we're on the Skyliners with these 2 high schoolers, and one girl was mortified of riding them. And you've got Chip over here who's like wanting to talk to him. He's like, I love the Skyliners. And the girl's like, that was a clunk. What was that? I think it's going to fall from the sky. I read about Skyliners crashing all the time. And it's like, the Skyliners don't crash. How narcissistic are you that you think you're going to be the one who plummets to their death via Skyliners? You know, when you're like, I'm serious. She was freaking out over oh, what's that noise? As we're literally going through like the you know, they have the spaced out cable supporters with the motors that keep turning.
Yeah.
You know, and then just like when you're on
was she like 14 years old or something?
She was probably 16,
probably 16, 17.
Yeah, terminal main character syndrome for sure.
That's exactly it to a T. So, and then you had to make a transfer between parks. So we purposely like tried to not get paired up with them for the second half of our ride. Nope. Attendant's like, oh,
seriously?
Yeah, the attendant's like, happy birthday, Chip. Why don't you pick any one that you want? Chip's like, oh, I want that red one. So we go over to the red one, and then the girls are a couple people back, and he's sending people into the other ones, and he's like, okay, and then you two, how many? 2? And then he points them and puts them in our red one with us.
What's annoying is every other group had gotten their own gondola or whatever, except us. It was just like, oh no, you guys can all go together. And I was like,
stick all the kids together.
Basically. Like, I'm not their parents.
You should have Chip just say, no, we'll just wait instead.
Oh, man.
Chip just be like, no, thank you.
Yeah, right. No, thank you.
That was the rest of that story. I know you've heard all the other ones. Would you like to dip now or stay for the next story?
No, I'll blast off and let you guys wrap everything up. So,
okay.
Like I said, I just wanted to get credit for being on this episode. So I wanted to make sure that I called in.
I love it. All right, well, go have a good night. Drive safe.
Yep, I'm sure you guys will have everything all wrapped up easy breezy. So.
All right. We'll talk to you later, Chris.
All right. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
We need to film the. Have you heard the background nervousness in his voice that you were destroying what took him 6 years to make? You have no idea how mad he's going to be at that computer next week. Not for anything we did. It could be broken regardless, and he'd be like, "Oh, I broke it!" And he's just going to be so mad.
I have a very small Star Wars story for you guys.
Lay it on us. Lay it on us.
Okay, my coworker Amanda, her 8-year-old son Halder, loves Star Wars. Guess who his favorite character is?
Chopper.
So he's only seen the original trilogy.
Okay. Chewbacca.
Nope.
Han.
Nope.
Luke.
C-3PO.
R2.
Nope.
Vader.
Yes.
Aha.
Okay, we got
That's
there.
a thing now.
So
That is a thing. People like Vader.
So Amanda was surprised when he said, "Oh, my favorite is Darth Vader," and she asked, "Oh, why?" Because she assumed he would think he's scary because he has no context
He's choking people out.
of
Anakin.
his- no context. And he goes, "Well, not all bad guys are bad, Mom. Some are misunderstood."
Wow.
From an 8-year-old.
Unbelievable.
Because he has the context of he loves his son, he protected his son, so he got changed back to the good side. I'm like,
It
that's
makes
deep for an 8-year-old.
It makes me think of Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, yeah.
When the bad guys anonymous or whatever. I am a bad guy, but I'm not a bad guy. Yeah.
Kara.
What?
You're too funny.
That's what made me think of.
They did Christmas lists. So Halder has a younger sister, Etta. And Etta forgot to put on her Christmas list. She wanted a sand people costume. So
Unbelievable.
They could play Darth Vader and the sand people in the backyard.
But Anakin hates sand. It's coarse. It gets everywhere.
Like, your kids have the greatest Christmas list.
Could you imagine?
That's amazing.
Chip
if Chip
asking
asked for
a
that, I'd be
Tusken
like,
Raider?
yes. And
I
I
would
will teach you the ways of making the Tusken Raider noises.
I want to see Chip go. Oh my goodness! We had to pop his balloon to get on the plane, the $24 balloon, and I'm telling you, Disney helium just hits way better than any helium you can get nowadays.
Jeremy sucked down probably 3/4 of that balloon.
I sounded incredible. So Chip is begging to try it, and Kara's like, "No, Chip, you don't have enough brain cells to handle a helium hit. Like, you need all the oxygen you can get." And then she's looking at me, and I'm looking at her. I'm like, he's a cute little chipmunk voice on helium. Are you kidding me? I mean, it's probably going to be played at a
Was
decibel.
he Alvin?
Here's the problem. We gave him the balloon. We told him to suck. All he could do was blow. So he's trying to breathe in, and he's like,
No.
it's like, what are you doing? You got to breathe it in, not blow it out. So he's like, I really want to try it. And I give it to him again. He's like,
We're like you're sucking on a straw.
he could not figure it out.
It's like, dude.
So we got nowhere, except for In-N-Out helium.
Maybe we'll have to try it tomorrow for his birthday.
But Legoland. I want to talk about one thing about Legoland really quick. This is
and then I want to talk about my Harry Potter story.
yes. This is a doctorate for all you. And there's so much to Mario, but I can't even unpack it all. Legoland did something really cool. Once or twice a day, at least twice a day, they put out a hidden token somewhere in the park.
Mr. Gold.
But it's on one of the cast members. And it can be any cast member.
You don't,
Somebody
it's not
doing-
on them. It's like
It's
hidden in a
hidden,
pocket.
like you've got to ask them. So
Oh,
it could be
interesting. Okay.
could be one of the Guardians. Like, I don't know what Disney calls their people, but
Like RTX Guardians kind
Yep.
of situation? Okay.
Legoland calls their employees model citizens.
Oh.
They're model citizens, which is really funny to me because it's like,
It's a
they're like,
model.
a model. It could be the gray shirts who are like sweeping up and cleaning the park. Could be a red shirt who does the attendance at the rides or like, coordinates all the rides. Could be, anybody, right? So we found out about it because another kid was asking on the beginning of the ride, like, hey, have you seen Mr. Gold? And no. So the guy said no, and we Googled it, and it was like, oh yeah, no, they have a hidden badge. And if you get a Mr. Gold, you take it to guest relations. They have a massive wheel that you spin, and you win like a prize off of the wheel.
Or you can keep it.
Or you can keep the Mr. Gold badge. Once we found that out, Chip was obsessed with finding Mr. Gold. He must have asked 50 employees that day.
Yep.
Excuse me, have you seen Mr. Gold? And he was so sweet, so polite.
And everybody was so nice. Like, no, I don't, buddy. Keep asking because he is
keep
here.
asking. He is here. So we go on Merlin's train ride.
Yep.
Okay, or Merlin's challenge or something. And Chip asks him, hey, do you have Mr. Gold? And the guy's like, I don't. But I did hear he's hanging around Ninjago today. So why don't you go ask at Ninjago? We run over at Ninjago. It's all new employees from when we were there last time. We ride the ride again. We ask oh my
all the
goodness,
attendants there.
Brad, you know how you have the blaster games that you like? The Ninjago one is the most ridiculous thing on the face of the planet. There's a sensor below your seat, and it reads your karate chops, and I am not making this up. So the enemies fly at you, and they shoot ninja stars and stuff at you, and you have to karate chop all the stuff away as you go through the ride, and it takes your picture. And so Kara and I are all like, "Whatcha, whatcha, 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 whatcha?" Yeah, and it's an absolute riot. So we ride this ride again, and my arms, I got tennis elbow, and I'm acting up on me because I'm karate chopping all the ninja stars and everything, and we're trying to impress Master Wu, so we can make it through and kill the giant snake with our energy. And then
despite our best efforts, Chip won.
Chip won
both times.
He's got much kung fu. Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Oh, he's got loads of kung fu.
Yeah,
in there.
he's got loads of kung fu. So he asked all the attendants, and no one had it. Mm-hmm. So we were bummed out. So we go down and we ask these two guys, and one of them looked like Spike from the Mario movie, like with big shades,
mullet,
and the beard, and it looked like Spike. And he's like, "Kid, I don't have Mr. Gold, but I do have this." And he pulls out a thing. He's like, "Get yourself an ice cream on me." And it was like a customer complaint resolution card that the staff members have. If you have a problem, they have the authority to give you something, right? So again, you need a doctorate to understand all this stuff. So we're like, all right, let's go get a free ice cream. We go over to the ice cream place, which is just down the way in Lego City. This is Lego City area now. So there's a road where the kids can get their driver's licenses and drive Lego cars. And we go into the ice cream store. I read the fine print. The guy says, "Go get an ice cream on me." The fine print says good for 20% off of an ice cream. So we still paid $5 for an ice cream cone for Chip. So I'm like, is this a secret message? Does the ice cream person have Lego Gold? So we ask the ice cream person if they have Lego Gold. They do not have Lego Gold.
She was the most she seemed like she did not want to be there.
She did.
She was very kind of, she was like, "Do you have Mr. Gold?" And she was like, "No."
So what if Spike and the ice cream lady are beefing, and he's just handing those out, so she's just so busy.
Right?
So we walk in there. Nobody's in the ice cream shop. Nobody's in there. Nobody's at the counter. We're like, what? And after waiting probably 10 or so seconds at the counter, she comes out from the back. It's just weird. I don't know.
It was weird. So we go over, and Chip goes to ride the Lego cars. I'm sitting there.
We're all sitting on the bench eating ice cream, and we see
Ryan.
Hey, you're supposed to be happy wedding day. Go back to your wife.
He is absolutely 3 sheets to the wind right now.
Oh yeah,
we love you too.
You
Ryan.
don't just show up saying love you and then not be inebriated. That's all I'm saying. So
we're sitting there eating ice cream. I see 3 people at the Lego Junior Drivers Training or whatever. And so I'm like, Chip, let's go over and ask these people, and you can ride the cars one more time. You drive the cars around the thing. And so we go over there, and he asks the first 2 attendants, and they're like, "No, sorry, we don't have him. I'm sorry." And then there was one other guy. I was like, and he just got to the ride. Jeremy watched him come out from a building and walk straight to this place. And I'm like, all right, Chip, ask him. And Chip goes up to me. He's like, "Excuse me, do you have Mr. Gold?" And the guy was like, "Just hold on." And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out the Mr. Gold badge.
Yeah.
Jeremy's sitting over on the bench,
Mr.
still
Gold.
eating his ice cream. And I look over at Jeremy, and I'm not going to scream across. He's probably 50 or so feet away, so I'm not going to yell. But yeah, he's over there eating ice cream. And I'm like, thumbs up, and Jeremy's like, "No way!" And he comes ripping over to us and sees it, and it's it was pretty exciting.
So
Did you take a picture of Mr. Gold?
He kept the badge.
Oh,
So
you should put a picture in Discord.
we can. We'll put a picture in Discord.
It can go on the fridge.
It can go on the fridge.
Living on the fridge.
Oh, we're gonna get a copyright strike now. No, and so it's kind of cool. What it is it's imagine a a 2-piece button, or like
it's called a pop badge.
It's like a pog on one side, like a tire, and then on the inside it's like a hubcap. So you put the tire on the inside, you push the hubcap into the tire, and it squishes between your clothes, and then it looks, all you see is the hubcap.
It's almost like a sticker.
Oh.
But
It's really cool, but it's plastic.
It's not
It's
gonna
reusable.
not going to.
It doesn't put holes in
peel
your
off.
clothes or anything like that.
Yeah,
And
it's
so, he decided he wanted to keep the Mr. Gold
Honestly,
badge.
I'd keep Mr. Gold too.
Yeah.
Well, get this. On eBay, they sell for like $130.
College is paid for.
There you go. Yep. There you go. So he got Mr. Gold, and it was really sweet. It was really, really cool that he got that. And he was losing. Oh my goodness. So
He put in the legwork and it paid off.
Mm-hmm.
Brad has been up with us for a couple days, and we've been just amazed by the things that Chip says. Like he hasn't been able to find the little metal ball that came with Mousetrap. It's been missing for like 8 months. But he goes, Bradsworth, on your way in, did you happen to see the metal ball from Mousetrap? It was like, it's like, where did he learn that saying? Like, on my way in, I just happened to, that is a metal ball, buddy. Here's your 8-month-old Mousetrap ball that you've been missing. And, you heard the story when Chip was playing the Fall Guys, the bean game, we call it. And he was like, Chip, it's just a game. You can do this. He was hyping himself up for finding Mr. Gold. He was like a little bit sad, but then he came up to me and he's like, Dad, I think Mr. Gold knows where we're at, and he's just hiding from us. So we're going to have to be sneaky to get him. I'm like, oh, good thinking, buddy. Good thinking, I am so happy he found him. It really did legitimately made his day. And he was like, I want to keep it. I'm not trading this. No way, no how. And it was a really good experience. That's something cool. If you go to Legoland,
Look for Mr. Gold.
look for Mr. Gold. Ask every employee. They're not annoyed. They will tell you, just keep asking and explain it. And it's something that's pretty sought after. It's pretty cool. And the reason why they buy him is if you go there, you get an exclusive Lego set that you can only get if you find Mr. Gold. It's the only way to get that Lego set, right?
Oh, okay.
But it's one of those dumb things where the token to get it is worth more than the Lego set even sells for, which is funny enough. So it's like you might as well just keep Mr. Gold if you do find him. But yeah, back to Universal Studios. I really think they do a better job than Disney does at this point.
Not as far as character meet and greets.
So remember I said 9 out of 10?
Mm-hmm.
The character meet and greets are jacked up at Universal. I will
rough.
give it that much. So Disney, Chewie will be there all day by the Millennium Falcon, but the actor switches out maybe once every half an hour to an hour. And they'll be like, oh, he's got a meeting with General Organa. He'll be right back. They'll walk off and the next member will come out. It's seamless.
Yeah, like 5 minutes later, it's the new one's out there.
It's seamless. It's really well. Mario and Luigi, or any of the characters in Super Mario Land, if you see them out,
You're too late.
you are too late. They come out for 15 minutes, and the staff only lets the line get big enough to be done in 15 minutes. So we went and we saw Mario out. We're like, oh, we're going to get in line. And there's a staff member there and like 8 people in line. And the staff was like, oh, the line for Mario is closed. It's like, okay, this is at 4 o'clock. When is he going to be back? Well, they're going to be back at 5. Okay. But she's like, you should line up at 4:30. Okay. He's not going to be back up until 5. So we get there at 4:20. There's already 10 people in line and they really only allowed about 20 people to get in. So by the time 4:30 rolled around, they unlatched the gate, Kara and the line filtered in, and then they immediately basically latched the gate, and anybody who showed up at 4:30 was done. They couldn't even go see him. And the cast member was there blocking it. So it's like, why do you...
I don't want that job.
What do you... Yeah. But I mean, like, do you only have one Mario costume? Are you serious? You can't run multiple versions, and the characters can't do more than 15 minutes?
Is it people in full body costumes,
Yeah.
or is it a human person dressed as Mario?
It's the human in the classic puppeteering costume. It is like a full costume. But I mean, Kara will cosplay for 8 hours as Hera, and I know she's not in a costume.
I don't have a head, like a big felt head on my body or something.
But you think they could cycle through it where it's like, oh, the characters are going to go back.
Well, Chewbacca is there, full fur.
Full fur. And they go longer. And
full fur jacket.
Full fur.
I wonder if they just can't find enough people to fill those slots.
Yeah.
There must be like a character union of some sort.
There probably is. But I will say this. So Chris sent me this video made by Defunctland, and we're going to have to wrap up. But he sent me this video about Defunctland, and it's all about how Disney does their characters and their puppeteering. And
Yep.
10 out of 10 video. 10 out of 10 video. It's 4 hours long.
Yep.
But I was paying attention to the way the stormtroopers, we were trying to figure out how they do the sounds. It's all hand gestures. So they'll be like this, and that's like move along or, halt, and it'll do the voices based off their hand movements. And sometimes they don't trigger. It's really interesting. Chewie, when we were waiting in line for Chip to go meet him, I was blown away at how smart and how much stuff is happening that you're not noticing until you look for it. So one of the kids was way too shy. And as Chewie turned around and he was walking up to the cameraman, he took his bandolier bag that he's got, his satchel, and he like put it up to his face and then like peeked at the cameraman, and then the cameraman nodded, and it was like, oh, shy kid. I just loved the signals were all there. And then Chewie started playing peekaboo with the kid to like bring down his barrier and make him less afraid. And then like stood back and only put a paw way out for the kid to like feel how soft he was. And then the handler came in and was trying to like coax the situation so that the parent could have, the picture with Chewbacca. And I'm just like, I was super duper impressed because it takes a certain level of not being able to speak, but be that, I don't know. I mean, I knew everything he was saying. He was saying people had beards, or he liked their purse, or, happy birthday, or 5. Like, how old are you, 5? And then, like, Chewie put out his mitt to Chip. And Chip just stares at amazement. Like, he gets starstruck, and he's like... Because last time we went in January...
better than fear.
Yeah, right. Yeah, better than fear. Chip can't be bothered. I mean, but it is Disney magic reprinted. It definitely is. Chip was so starstruck in January that when we left, he just started bawling, and we're like, "What's wrong, dude?" He goes, "I forgot to hug Chewie."
Yeah.
So this time, first thing, we're like, Chewbacca, Chip wants to hug you, and then Chewbacca bent down because he'll come and get you from the line and then bring you to the picture area. So right then and there, Chewie bent over and gave Chip a huge hug, and they did the whole thing where it was like they hug you as long as the kid wants to hug him. So he did like the 5-10 second hug. Then we go over there, and he's just staring up at him, and that's when Chewie's like birthday and talking to him and everything, and then he was interacting with me a little bit, which was kind of fun.
Yeah.
And then we did the pictures with Chip, and then before we left, I was like, "No, Chip, do you want to hug Chewie before we leave?" Because I didn't want to repeat of last time. He's like, "Yeah." So Chewie bends down, and he gives him just this big hug, and the photographer, tons of pictures, and it was really cool. So. He loves Chewie. And then last time we went to Disney, it was all about meeting the characters. He wanted to meet Donald, Mickey, Minnie, Goofy.
I'm actually curious.
And we tried to get him to meet Pluto this time.
We need all of those pictures for community.
Oh, we have a
spotlight.
Yeah.
Please unload them on the Discord.
I will do that. I have a lot of pictures and videos. Chip did fly the Millennium Falcon this time around. He loves the droid ride. He hates getting locked in the jail cell with Kylo Ren. It was really
He's
fun.
now wanted in 60 systems.
Okay, so this is, we haven't paid for this, so there are watermarks on it. But here, well, I suppose you can't zoom in. I'll post it in Discord.
Just post it in Discord, and people can see it.
You can buy, but look that was the picture they got.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good.
It's Chewie hugging Chip. It's so sweet.
Oh wait, Darth Gallum loved interacting with Darth Vader at Disney. I bet you did. That was probably an incredible experience, Darth Gallum. So Gwen,
we had a couple of opportunities to meet Darth Vader, and Chip didn't want to either time, and I was very sad.
Do you know what Star Tours does? The ride Star Tours? So you get in there, and it's like you're just catching a normal flight from planet to planet. They even do like, not TSA, but like the flight attendants, fasten your seatbelt in case of emergency, and yada yada yada. So we get
touchdown.
Yep.
Oh, they're dirty.
We get on there, and we get on there on the ride, and they snap a picture at some point, and then Vader like stops the shuttle, and he goes, "You have a rebel that I want aboard your ship. Hand him over." And then they'll put up a picture of somebody. Well,
That's fun.
Chip got picked in January, but he was too young to even realize what's happening. Well, now he's on the ball. So we go the very first time, the day that we go to we go there.
So he has recall of the previous trip.
No, he does, but he didn't in this instance to like understand what's going on. So Vader pops up on the screen. It shows, "You have a rebel aboard your ship. Hand him over to me." And it shows Chip's picture on the screen in front of everybody. Chip yells out, "What do they want with me?" And everyone started laughing, and he just yelled that out, It was so funny because we get done with the ride and he was like, Daddy, why did Vader want me? I'm not a rebel. It's like, dude, you're so funny. Don't change. You are hilarious. Yeah, that's what they do now. And there's like 6 or 7 scenarios. One of them we went back in time to Naboo, and then his favorite part is you crash into a Naboo starfighter in Padme's like hangar, and the mouse droid or the pit droids get all mad. They're like, "Rawr," and they throw paint on the screen, and it like
Chip loved
splashes all
that.
over you. And then another time we ended up on Hoth, and like Luke is tying AT-ATs, and they're tipping over, and you fly through the tip over and go sledding down a hill, and he loved it, but he loved the pit droids throwing the paint on there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Star Tours to me is honestly, it's as good as the Millennium Falcon ride. There's a 5-minute line every time we go there, and it's like the same experience to me because it's got the tip and the tilt and the
It was really cool.
And then Kara figured out how they do the holographic ray.
It's a mirror.
Oh, before we wrap up, I know it's 5 minutes past.
I don't know how to wrap up.
No, I'll help you. I'll come and help you. Did you want to tell your Madame story?
Sure. So at Epic Universe, we did go to the Ministry of Magic,
And I'm gonna come help up. Wrap up.
and we stopped into, I think it's Cosme Akajar.
Bless
I probably pronounced it incorrectly. Anyway, it's a wand maker, and so a wand shop. And we go in there, and we're looking at wands, and I'm holding a few, and I choose one. It's just a first generation one, so it doesn't like light up or vibrate or anything as you're doing spells at the Ministry of Magic. But then we go out, and there's little areas around the area where you can do magic at the windows, and it'll do things. And Chip starts to get angry, and he doesn't want to be there anymore. He wants to go back to Mario, so Jeremy takes him back. And he's like, take your time, spend your time here. And so I do, and I'm waiting at a window to do one of the magic spells or whatever. And suddenly, this lady comes up to me, and she's like in full maroon fur and like 1920s, like high fashion, like outfit. And she starts talking to me. She's like, I see you have a wand. It's a very beautiful wand, and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, thanks. I was like, yeah, I really like it. And she's like, well, of course you do. I made it. And I'm like, what? And so she's talking about how she is Cosme Akajar. She's the designer of these wands and stuff like that. And, so she goes talking about, she's like, but I see you're practicing your magic. Afterwards, I'm going to take you to show you the inspiration behind this specific wand. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like third waiting in line, And so my turn comes. She kind of walks away. My turn comes, and I do the magic trick in the window. And I don't see her, so I start kind of walking away. She's like, oh, wait. She's like, I wanted to show you the inspiration. So she actually comes back and finds me, and she takes me to this one, like, kind of this really pretty.
At this point, Epic's open till 10, and it's like 9 o'clock, 8:30. It was late.
Yeah, it was later.
It was dark.
It was dark.
There was some dark alleys where it was like, whoa. It felt like you could get like lost in the nightlife.
It felt like you get mugged. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously.
So she takes me to this one like alley where there's 2 stairs leading up, and then this beautiful like copper statue of a woman. And she's like, yes, this is the lady that my wand is based off of. And she says, she's like, she has this patina to her that doesn't detract from her beauty, but it gives her more beauty. And so the wand I have is like, wood. And then it's got the copper patina. So the green.
Statue of Liberty.
And she's like, this was the inspiration. She tells me all about different things and stuff. And then she's like, you have a fantastic night. And she walks away. And it was just like, I had this probably in total 5-minute like experience with her. And it was just like, it was so cool. It's like the type of thing we try to do with people with Hera and Chopper, but I got it done to me, and I was like, this is amazing. Oh my gosh. Like, it was so good.
We were talking earlier
good.
how you can't experience something for the first time, and like that is something could happen again, but it won't be like it did in that exact moment.
Well, like, and here, like we talked about, it's like, if we hadn't gone to Epic, obviously that would never have happened. If I hadn't gotten that wand, never would have happened. And if Chip and Jeremy were still with me, who's to say she would have approached me instead of me just being a single woman waiting in line to do the magic trick in the window? Like, It was very cool. So
Kara
whoever that
called me,
lady
and
is,
I could hear that excitement in her voice. She was so pumped.
man, if the lady who was Cosme at that point, if you recognize me and you ever watched this, thank you. It was magical. So, and no, Pete, I will never forget that experience. It was just, it was so cool. And it like kind of just brings you into that moment. Like you actually feel like you could be back in the 1920s, you know, and it was amazing. It was so good.
Kara had
it was
the
so
gold
good.
bag and the thing. And
I
like
did
the
go a little
the
bougie. I paid for
store is
the
really
beautiful
cool.
bag.
It was a really cool place. So I was impressed. Now, Gwen, you've watched the show enough. Can you do the intro? Can you just do the speech Chris does and then hit the button?
Oh, we'll give it a try.
SMR.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Sorry for listeners, we didn't provide anything of value. But if you want to see all the valuable things that we do stream live every Saturday from 7 o'clock to 8:30 Minnesota time. You can also find us and all of our recordings on YouTube. And we have
No one we're going to raid
TikTok.
tonight. We have TikTok.
We got
YouTube,
TikTok.
and
We're making
wherever
so
you
many
find your other
shorts.
podcasts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Anywhere that has podcasts. iHeartRadio, Apple, Spotify. Spotify is where I listen to it.
Hey.
I hope Chris is proud of us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you want to keep the conversation going, hit up the comment sections and we'll get back to you.
All right.
And as always,
May the force be with you.